Good morning, everyone. My name is Harold Pamel Fatimu from S1 Banyanagara, and today I'm participating in NSDC in 2026 as the proposition. While today's motion is this House believes that AI-generated art should not be protected by copyright law. But first of all, I would like to define the definition of today's motion. So the AI-generated art refers to creative outputs such as paintings, music, illustrations, or digital works that are produced by artificial intelligence systems with minimal human creative involvement, while the copyright protection means legal ownership rights that allow creators to control and profit from their work so they can get the economical benefits from what they have done. Well, as the proposition, I strongly believe that the copyright protection law should remain exclusive to human creators, not machines like AI. Because the copyright law exists to protect the human creativity, the human expression, and human intellectual, while AI have none of these qualities. Well, now let's enter to the first argument that AI is not a human creature. The copyright law was never designed to reward machines such as AI. It was designed to reward the human for their creativity, for their originality, for their emotions, experiences. Well, AI have none of these things, and human artists usually creates the art with intention, with feeling, imagination, and lived experiences that they got from their life. For example, when a painter creates artwork about war or grief or love, the art reflects the personal emotions that human are understand, while AI cannot do that kind of things because AI doesn't feel the sadness, do not understand the true living experience. It just simply analyzes data and predicts patterns mathematically. So, in other words, AI doesn't truly create. It statistically just imitates the existing works by human. Therefore, giving copyright to AI-generated art will contradict the philosophical foundation of copyright law. So, if there is no genuine human authorship, there should be no copyright protection. And then the second argument will talk about the economical and social consequences from copyright law to AI. So the copyright for AI generated art will harm the human creators. Why? Because AI can generate thousands of artworks within minutes at almost zero cost, while the human artists spend many years to mastering the techniques, to investing their time, to building their careers, and to expressing their own personal creativity style. So if AI-generated art receives the copyright protection, many technology companies will be able to mass-produce the copyrighted content rapidly and dominate the creative market among the environment. So this will create several dangerous impacts for the human creators. The first one, the human artist will struggle to compete in financial. And then the second, the artistic labor becomes devalued because many companies will prefer the cheap AI protection rather than paying the real creators. For example, in Indonesia right now, especially in the government of Indonesia, a lot of instantions has used AI, 100% AI generated art for their needs. For example, like for posters, for banners, they use the AI to design all of that things that before is done by human artists, by real human creators. So this is the real example how AI will take over things that usually done by human before. And then third, the creative industries may become increasingly monopolized by the corporations that own the AI systems and datasets. So instead of encouraging the creativity, the copyright protection for AI would actually weaken the position of real artists, the people that copyright law was originally created to protect. And then after that, the third argument, it will talk about the ethical issues. So the AI systems are built from human works without proper consent. So most AI generators are trained to use millions of artworks collected from the internet as their reference, and many real human artists never gave the permission for the company to train the AI by their artworks, and then a lot of artists never received the compensation, and most are often unaware that their artworks were being used by this AI to train their abilities. So this means that AI systems are rely on existing human creations to function. Yet after using the human artist work as training material, the companies now want a legal ownership over AI generated output as well. And it's truly unfair for the human to experience this kind of thing. Because if the AI have the copyright law, it will allow the corporates to profit from artists twice. The first one, by absorbing their artworks to train the AI for creating several artworks, and then second, by commercializing the AI generated outputs under the copyright law. So the law should prioritize protecting original human creators, not a system that depend on unpaid artistic labor. So the opposition may also argue that humans are still contributing in creating the art by giving a prompt. But now let's just be real, art creating a prompt is equal with the struggles to make real artworks? No, it's not equal. Creating a prompt is just an activity that everyone can do, while creating artworks have to be concerned by several people that has the skills to make this artwork. So the opposition may also argue that it is necessary for innovations. No, it's not necessary at all. The companies still got profits from the subscription of the AI application, and then they have a software licensing. They still can profit from advertisement, and then also the AI can, they still have a lot of profit door for them to get money. Well, innovation doesn't require excluding the real artist from the market. It doesn't need to exclude the human needy from the market. So today's motion is about preserving the meaning and purpose of creativity itself. The copyright is more than economic ownership, but it is a recognition of human imagination, of human struggle, and human expression. So AI may imitate creativity that it doesn't possess the humanity, and therefore it should not receive the same legal protection as human artists. So for those reasons, this house should reject the giving copyright law to AI generated art. That's all for today.